What up, what up, what up? What up? Welcome to Angela Fire Channel. What's up, everybody? My name is Marshall. Thank you for tuning in here with me at the Angela Fire Channel. You are very welcome to be here. If you are new to the Angela Fire Channel, it's no coincidence that God has led you to this very channel. Thank you for coming. And if you're my returning subscribers, what up, what up, what up? What up? Thank y'all for coming back. I'm glad that y'all are back. All y'all love the comments, encouraging words, man. Y'all keep me going. Y'all keep the energy, fiery energy coming through the Angela Fire Channel because of you. I'm doing what I do because the Most High has blessed you. Y'all blessing me. It all works in our favor, y'all. Listen, this message right now, I feel into my spirit, and I may get some horrible comments, but guess what? I love you. I may get some bad comments, but guess what? I care for you. No matter what, this message is coming out. All right? Listen, y'all. If you have a son, if you have sons, and which meaning whether you are a single parent, whether you are co-parenting, whether you have two parents or whatever, but if you are a parent, you have a son. If you're a woman with a son, if you're a man with a son, I have to get this message out. Listen, Donald Trump, they said that, all that stuff. Republicans are putting things to ban all types of stuff going on, whatever. The world is shifting and we want to worry about. Sometimes we worry and think about things. And God tells us, do not, why worry? He feeds the birds of the air. He feeds lions. He feeds the animals. But we worry about every single thing that's so insignificant. We worry about this. We worry about that. We say, what if about this? What if about that? And then tomorrow, everything's taken care of. Wasting all that time and energy, you could have been walking in love with somebody. If you have a son, and this is what I want to say, especially if your son is coming up in the ages, and they're kids, teenagers right now. Do you understand for a young man, a teenage boy, an adolescent boy, a kid, they're grown up, and make no mistake, y'all, people act like, hey, we can do it, I don't need love in my life. I don't need to have someone that I care about. Listen, we weren't here to be alone by ourselves for the rest of our lives, y'all. How do you think you got here? Somebody had to do the oopity doopity to get you up in somebody had to do the oopity doopity. Yeah, oopity doopity. Why am I doing that? Listen, somebody had to do the thing, okay? For you to come through. Your mother was on the birthing table with you. Your father, your mom, whether you know them or not, whether you good relationship, bad relationship, you got here because of that, because of a union. Do you understand that the platforms and the social media concept was not around back in the day? When I saw a 16-year-old girl on Snapchat selling herself, that it was made clear to me. This happened a long time. Somebody I knew had a daughter that was in high school. And she's like, look at my daughter's friend. They, all the stuff had to happen. She had to move out of high school stuff. Money is destroying these young women. It's destroying them. It is. The platforms they have to get on in high school. So if you have a son dating a girl that's on OnlyFans, if you have a son that's loving and caring about a girl, a teenage girl that he loves, he wants her, he's trying to figure out, her emotions are all over the place. Her psychological, mentally is messed up because she's chasing money and selling her body. Now, I know you're like, well, what about these old men out here doing it? Shannon Sharpe and all stuff. Yes, I get it. But we're not talking about that right now. And guess what? There's always somebody like, but what about this? What about that? No. What about you? We're talking about this right now because it needs to be said. Confirmation. Thank you, El Shaddai, God Almighty. If you have a son, talk to your son. Speak to your son. Tell him right now that emotional security does not come from a woman. Emotional maturity does not come from a woman. Tell him that he needs to value himself. He doesn't look for validation in a woman. He doesn't look for validation in anything else but the Most High, God Almighty. Instill that in him, and the right person will walk into your son's life. He won't look for it in fleeting romances and women who are trying to drag him through the mud because she want him to do this and do that for her. And Kevin doing this for me, what you bringing? Can you pay my bills? Can you do this? OnlyFans, platforms, snaps, whatever it is, these girls are in high school selling their body. These girls are coming out of high school making $10,000 a month, $20,000 a month, $30,000 a month, $40,000, $50,000 a month. Why you think they gonna treat your son correctly? Why you think they gonna rock with him the right way? These young men that are 16, 18, 17, 19, 20, 21, 24, they don't even know what to do with these women. They don't. They talk to her, take her out, whatever it may be, or just, kick it with her. Her mind is wrapped up on what she about to do. She don't need him because she got about 20,000 followers, 100 million subscribers. Talking something they want to put their face. Listen, y'all, y'all about to get me out of pocket here. Listen, you know what I'm talking about. 18-year-old, 17-year-old young ladies, young teenage girls, 20 young girls. They move differently than a young teenage boy. Because teenage boys don't have the platform to be on OnlyFans. Teenage boys don't have the opportunity to have all these girls paying for their sex, paying for their just their company. It's women who they don't. It's guys like, I just pay for your company, baby. This is for their company. Imagine what that does to the psychological, the whole genetic makeup, the emotional maturity, the devastation of her spirit and emotions as a young female, a young lady in this country. How devastating it is to not only our nation, not only to our globe, but to the reproduction, the construction, and the salvation of our planet. When two people are not reproducing, households are broken. It's attack on women. I don't care what nobody say. They're attacking these women because, understand, women set the tone of the households. Women set the tone of the households. I don't care what nobody say. A woman can tear down her home with her mouth, or she can make it blossom or burst into bloom with her heart and her love for her family. But when it's broken, it's broken. What's done is done. Okay? What's done is done. When God gives you grace and gives you a way out, you're supposed to take it, not reject it. When you reject it, you reject the hand of God. Things follow behind it. But yeah, if you have a son, please talk to your son. Let your son know, a young boy, let him know that do not seek validation from a woman. Be on his purpose. Be on his grind. Be on his mission for God. Because all that, it'll come to him. Blessings will flow to him. Tell your son, follow God. Follow your purpose. You don't work for a woman. You don't work to make a woman happy. Tell your sons this. It needs to be said to these young men coming up right now, to tell them, stop looking for validation from them. Stop chasing women. Chase the hand of God. All that stuff will follow. Because right now, they are giving women this platform to come out of high school making millions of dollars. What can an 18 or 19-year-old boy do with a 19-year-old girl, 18-year-old girl making millions of dollars? What he gonna do with her? What can he say to her? He'll be in a world of pain, anguish, being disrespected and demoralized by that girl. Y'all gonna get mad at me? Y'all can get mad at me. I don't care. Y'all can unsubscribe. I don't care. I'm saying the truth. This full of my spirit, and I'm always speak the truth of God, period. Not my truth, not my word, but the Most High word. If you have a son, a young son, speak to him. And I, if I got into the whole thing about only people get mad at me about but if you have a daughter, think about, you can't stop what someone's doing. You have to pray for them. We all have vices. We all have things that go on that we do because we're human Human emotions. You gotta go through these things. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying right now. Y'all take it or leave it. Leave it or take it. All right, y'all? All right, y'all. Thank you. If you're still here listening to this, y'all didn't click off yet. Thank you. Like, look, how you talking about? Shoot, talking about I make 30 G's a month. All right, y'all. Listen. If no one's told you they love you, I love you. But there's one who loves you more than I. That is El Shaddai, God Almighty. What is the motto of the Angelic Fire Channel, y'all? What is the motto of the Angelic Fire Channel? That's right. Walk in love. Pure, divine, godly love. Walk in love, y'all. Have a blessed night. Beautiful dreams. Salvation is yours. Remember that. Peace. Walk in love.